While the Japanese manufacturer is still devoted to producing hybrids and has recently unveiled a new generation of the classic Prius, it is also dipping its toes into the burgeoning EV industry by preparing to release its first purely electric vehicle, the BZ4X, in 2023. At the Los Angeles Auto Show, Toyota has now shown a brand new concept that it is simply calling the BZ Compact SUV. This one gives a sneak peek at a smaller electric crossover that will likely be added to Toyota's portfolio in the future. The rendering displayed late last year, when Toyota unveiled a number of electric concept cars, appears to be a more finished version of the concept. In comparison to the larger BZ4X electric crossover that is presently on sale, the BZ Compact SUV has sharper aesthetic elements and a more athletic stance. The idea is 4 inches shorter than the BZ4X's wheelbase and 6 inches shorter than the BZ4X overall at 178.6 inches. The BZ Compact SUV is 1.1 inches wider than the BZ4X, although it is 3.6 inches shorter. The design has a purposeful stance thanks to the wheels being pushed out to the corners of the car and the clean creases on the bodywork. 2 rectangular screens that bend upward from the dashboard and a yoke steering wheel are the only interior features. The monochrome interior of the cabin is given some flair by ambient lighting and the use of recyclable and plant-based materials for the seats. Another characteristic of the BZ Compact SUV is a voice-activated virtual assistant called Huey. Other than stating that the BZ Compact SUV's motor is all-electric and promising, fun to drive, exhilarating performance, Toyota has not provided any other information. Toyota claims to be introducing 30 exclusively electric vehicles worldwide, 5 of which will bear the BZ, short for, Beyond Zero, badge. One of the 5 is probably the BZ Compact SUV concept, and we anticipate seeing it in the next few years under the moniker BZ4X. It wouldn't have taken much for Toyota to say that the new 2023 Prius is faster and more attractive than its predecessor, but every new car strives to be faster and more attractive than its predecessor. The Prius has always been known for being slow and unattractive, and that is not even intended as a criticism. The Prius was a sales success for many years and even earned one of our 10 Best Awards in 2004 because it was slow and unattractive. But both purchasers and C/D employees have recently lost interest in the classic mass-market hybrid. The extensively revised 5th-generation Prius seems to be the ideal remedy. It includes several new features, including as solar panels and a hands-free driving capability, and is far more powerful than previously. It also offers marginally higher fuel efficiency. And what's up with that appearance? The shape of the teardrop remains the same, but the new model's smooth side surfacing, beautiful detailing, and significantly more athletic proportions make us question what went wrong when we compare it to the old model. Why didn't the Prius appear this way the entire time if it could have? While the back gets a full-width LED taillight strip that resembles the one on the new Crown sedan, the front has scooped-out headlamps with a C-shaped LED accent light. The Prius has a whole new stance, and appears to have a new outlook on life, being 2 inches lower and an inch wider than before. This also applies to the new powerplant, which, depending on the arrangement, increases output to between 194 and 220 horsepower. The wheezy 121 horsepower of the previous model has been greatly increased. In comparison to the 10+ second runs of the previous model, Toyota estimates that the new Prius will reach 60 miles per hour in between 6.6 and 7.2 seconds, which would make it feel like an NHRA dragster. Although Toyota hasn't yet provided specific powertrain specifications, the 2.0-liter inline-4 gasoline engine that takes the place of the outgoing 1.8-liter unit is one factor in the increased power. The original nickel-metal hydride battery pack, which was still present in some models of the outgoing car, is no longer used. Instead, all Priuses now use a lithium-ion battery pack located underneath the back seat. The induction-style rear-axle mounted motor on the all-wheel drive Prius is also replaced with a new permanent magnet synchronous unit. The all-wheel drive model adds 2 horsepower to the normal front-wheel drive system's 194 horsepower. The top of the line is the FWD-only Prius Prime, which boasts a 220 horsepower plug-in system and a larger lithium-ion battery that increases the claimed electric driving range from the previous Prime's 25 miles to approximately 38 miles. Toyota guarantees an EPA combined rating of 57 miles per gallon for the standard front-wheel drive LE model with its 17-inch wheels, despite the additional power. That's one more than the outgoing 2022 Prius Eco's rating of 56 miles per gallon, however adding AWD and choosing the larger 19-inch wheels available on the XLE and Limited variants is expected to reduce that figure slightly. The Prime plug-in is less visually distinctive than before from a conventional vehicle. Fortunately, they both look good now. As it will only be available in SE, XSE, and XSE premium trim levels, Toyota is positioning it as the sportiest Prius now that it is the most powerful. Like before, the standard vehicle will come in LE, XLE, and Limited variants.